final look. Obviously, I'm filming the intro after the fact, but I'm keeping this intro short and sweet. I just wanted you to know what you're getting into. Okay, roll the clip. Let's get into it. It's that time. Your girl had to buy all new makeup from Sephora. Well, not all new makeup, but you know, it was time to re-up. And no, I couldn't just get the 3 items that I needed. I had to try other products too. It won't be a full face of new makeup, but it'll be pretty damn close. We've got the Makeup by Mario foundation. I'm so excited to try this. A new setting powder, some more of my brow sculpt, a new mascara. Like, we're just gonna go in today. I'll make sure I link every single thing that I got from my recent Sephora order in the description box down below as per usual. All right, let's get to it. This is gonna be kind of like an everyday makeup tutorial slash first impressions video in one. But this is my absolute favorite eyebrow pencil. I talked about this in my like second to last vlog. I absolutely love this. It's kind of like a waxy crayon, but like look at how fast I'm doing my eyebrows. My brows used to take me so long and now they take me half the time, all because of this little guy. And then I just take the little spoolie on the end, just like lightly brush out the product just in case there's any like crazy lines going on. Next up, we have a new product, but this was actually a product that I purchased for the second time. This is the best brow like sculpting product, brow holding product, whatever you want to call it, that I've ever tried in my whole life. I swear by this. I cannot run out of it. This is why I actually ordered the Sephora order. It was just this guy right here. If you have not used this yet and you're still trying to use like Got To Be fresh Refi brow gel, that is beautiful. I've been using like literally the last fucking tiniest bit out of my last one. Look at how beat up she is. This is what I've been trying to use. That's how good this brow product is. Anyways, if you're still using like Got To Be gel for your brows, or you're doing the soap brows or something, like try this. Don't say I never put you on. I just like to put on a little bit like that, and it does have like some tools underneath the cap, which is a great design, but I like to take my finger and just very slightly work my way upward. I did just tint my brows too. Yesterday was my Sunday reset routine. We do our Sunday beauty maintenance routine. I have a full video on it right here if you guys want to go ahead and check it out. It is extensive, but it does include tinting my brows, and it's just like my favorite thing ever. Like I feel like some people would look at my crazy ass Sunday routine and be like, that's just doing too much. It does not seem fun. But for me, it does. I am happiest when my brows are tinted, when I'm self-tanned, when my face is freshly exfoliated, when my hair has been on a mask for an hour the day prior. Oh my god. Look at how well it just lays down your brows. I didn't even look in the mirror and I already know. I'm using my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm in the color Cafe Au Lait. Just gonna clean up these brows a bit. They're looking a little bit like the hungry caterpillar. Oh my god, my brows, they look so good with the Refi brow gel after I tint them. Like, it really makes me feel like I have super thick brows. Also, I feel like using the Grande Lash Serum, which I also purchased with my Sephora order, or not the lash serum, the brow serum, duh. That really has been a game changer for my brow growth. My brows used to be really thin and now they're not, and it's because of that serum, and you guys should get it. All right, let's get through this, shall we? If you guys want to see a video on how I do my brows step by step, I would be more than happy to do an updated one. I realized that I unintentionally posted 3 vlogs like back to back to back, and I kind of love it. Do you guys like the vlogs? I feel like I like the vlogs, and I guess that's important, right? Blend, blend, blend. Don't want any harsh lines by the brows. Not me telling you guys I could do a brow tutorial and then just showing you how I do my brows anyways. Typical. This brow's a little funky, but yeah, no, they look good. They look good. They look like sisters. That's good. All right, let's move on. It's time, it's time. Yes, I have been influenced. Everyone fucking wears this. I wanted to be cool. I got the color 17N, which I did color match on Sephora. I went a little bit darker because my current foundation is too light. This is kind of hard to open. I need scissors. We have breached the packaging. I hope this isn't too dark. Now, I've been applying my foundation with my hands lately, but I think I'm gonna go in with a brush today just to be safe. Oh, wait a second. I'm gonna be filming for TikTok today. I need to put on primer. I am just using the Milk Hydro Grip primer. This stuff is so bomb. Like, honestly, the texture of it, when it says grip, it is not joking. Why do I just know that this makeup is gonna pop the fuck off? I'm so excited. All right, I'm just using this little like cheap brush that I always use for my foundation. I'm just gonna pop it on the skin. Oh wait, that actually looks pretty damn good. Let's just start on one side so we can compare one side to the other and see like the coverage and everything. I'm sure you guys have seen this foundation. Sorry, there's a hair and I'm scared it's gonna get in the foundation. I know you guys have seen this foundation like 100 times, but this is my first time seeing it on myself. So, okay. Oh, the color is perfect. If this doesn't oxidize, ooh, it feels really nice. It actually blends out really nicely. It's covered up literally all of my imperfections. And I don't really ever want like a full coverage. Here, let's check the mirror. Oh wow, this looks really good. Okay, now I actually love it. I was scared it was gonna be a little too heavy, but just that little bit, like I feel like I'm still spreading the product around a little bit. It definitely like moves with your skin though, you know what I mean? And like, look at the difference. That's pretty good. It looks like my skin. It doesn't look like I have that much makeup on. I like that, I like that. Just gonna use the same amount, like a little bit of a squirt. I'm gonna do circular motions on this side. Actually, no, I won't. Okay, so far so good. I feel like when it comes to foundations, I really have to like see how it behaves once the rest of the makeup is on. But I mean, first impression, yeah. I normally don't put like a lot of product on my forehead, so I'm gonna try to get like the tiniest little, that was honestly more than I wanted, but whatever, I'll just use the excess down below. Look at how nicely that like blends out though. Like my skin looks like it's airbrushed low key. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. We will keep you. I feel silly because I should have picked up another liquid bronzer. I didn't realize that I was running so low on this, but I'm using the Milk Bionic bronzer. I do really like this. However, I saw Patrick Ta use his bronzer. It's like the cream and the powder in the compact. I saw Patrick Ta use that bronzer on Alex Earl on her TikTok and it looked insane. So I think that's what I'm gonna purchase next. Just kind of popping this on like a psycho from the bottle. That's just what I do anyways, not just when it's running out. I'm very careful when it comes to my contour to keep it like exactly where I put it. And I try not to go past the outer corner of my eye. I do like this liquid bronzer though. I would get it again, but like I said, once I saw that Patrick Ta one, I was like, game over. That's what I'm getting next. I'll link that for you guys too if you want. I'll link that down below so you guys can try it out. If you tried out before me, please let me know what you think about it. I just love Patrick Ta products and I need more, period. My face looks like flawless already and we haven't even finished. Okay, let's keep going. Time for the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer again. Just gonna pop this on. Oh, see, I'm so happy I have a foundation that is the right color for my skin now, because before it was so light and this concealer just was making me look more washed out, and now I feel like it's just gonna give me the pop that I want. And if you have yellow undertones like I do and you're like a similar shade to me, this Cafe au Lait color is bomb. See, yeah, that's how a concealer is supposed to look. Before I was just looking like Casper. Now it looks like I have actual dimension to my face. We love that. With this foundation, it's blending out really nicely. Like usually since I've been like chatting in the middle, like doing this under eye, it wouldn't be blending out this flawlessly, and it is. And I always want to make sure I'm following like a snatched line. I'm just gonna keep moving everything in the upwards direction, especially the concealer. We're doing the same thing by chiseling out this little bronzer area. So now we are snatched. I don't hide it, babes. I don't hide it. Oh, I remembered this little trick. Somebody said you can give yourself like a fake lip flip. If you put concealer up top, which, do I need to do this? No. Are my lips already filled? Yes. Am I gonna do this anyways to be extra? Absolutely. And I don't know if it's easy to tell. I'm sure it just looks like I'm putting concealer on the top of my lip, but I'm trying to put it like over my lip, like the top little ridge. I'm gonna do the blush after the powder because that's what the girlies are doing these days. So let's move on to powder. We do have a new product. This is an oldie but a goodie, but I actually haven't gotten this specific color in like over a year. I got the color Blondie. Blondie just has more of that like richer yellow color, whether I'm tan or not tan, but especially when I'm tan, like this is preferred. And it smells good. Ah! These are literally like a couple bucks on Amazon. I'm just taking a little bit of powder and now I'm just kind of getting the excess off. It smells so good. And I'm just gonna go right in my inner corner and bring it up and mimic that same line. Oh, I just love this powder. Literally the formula of it is unmatched. I've been using the Laura Mercier loose setting powder for a while now, but the formula, I feel like the powder, it's larger. It's not as like finely milled. There we go. I feel like this is way more finely milled, and like I just like to be able to press powder into my face. I don't like it to feel like it's sitting on top. And I'm just like pressing it in, as you can see, doing like little like and then we can go along the side of the nose and clean that up. I'm gonna make sure I get up in here as well. I'm just kind of taking whatever's left over on here, setting the parts of my face that get a little oily. Let's move on to bronzer. I'm still using the same freaking bronzer I've always used. Yeah, I'm still using the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker bronzer in Cocoa Naughty. I have yet to find another powder bronzer that I like better, but I don't know, maybe that Patrick Ta one will be perfect because I do believe it has a powder bronzer in with the liquid bronzer. Oh, this just has like a gorgeous like red orangey undertone. It just like brings me back to life. I feel like the fact that I use the same products over and over again for years on end is a testament to like my loyalty. Like if I like a product, I'm sticking to it. The only time I'm ever gonna try something new is if it is like highly recommended. When I hyperfixate on products, I hyperfixate. Like I'm your girl for life. If you can hook me on a product, like I will be loyal to you. Okay, that looks good. Let's just hit the jawline real quick. Since we got our top lip all situated, let's get our bottom lip situated. I'm gonna take this brush real quick, just this really big Real Techniques brush, and just kind of blend everything out. And then I am just gonna take my little triangle again with a little bit more of my Huda Beauty powder. I'm just gonna clean this up. Way better. Okay, slay. Of course, I'm still using the Rare Beauty liquid blush. What else would I be using? This is in the color Happy, and it makes me happy. I fucking love this blush so much. This color is just, I love it. Using my little brush to blend this out. I'm gonna try to keep it towards the back, like where our bronzer is, but I don't care if my blush comes forward a little bit more either. Before I was applying this blush with just my fingers, and I feel like since it is so pigmented, it's nice to have a brush to apply it with. So if you've been wanting to get into the liquid blush game, or you see everyone using this Rare Beauty blush and you're like, help, I don't know what I'm doing, get a little blush brush and then apply it that way. And then I just kind of take whatever's left over, go on my nose a little bit. No really rhyme or reason how I do it on my nose. I kind of keep it towards the bottom-ish. We've lost a little bit of like this, but if you ever want to go back in with some powder, you can. I'm probably gonna let this dry down first before I do that though. In the meantime, let's move on to our lashes. This is the best eyelash curler I've ever used in my life. My mother-in-law got this for me. It's literally the greatest one. We're gonna light this bitch on fire. Just be careful not to get the rubber part. I used to spend all this time plugging in a blow dryer and doing all of this extra work just to heat up my eyelash curler, and that is just not conducive. It's also not great for like travel. Like if you don't normally use a blow dryer, guys, look at my lashes. Onto eye two. Obviously make sure it's not like going to burn your eyelid. That's why I kind of do this before I put it on. And you really want to make sure your lashes are in there like perfectly, because otherwise once you clamp down, that's like where your lashes are gonna stay. Look at that. I don't even need mascara. I'm not used to having long lashes, obviously. I got this from Sephora as like a little sample. It's like a volume mascara. Oh gosh, yeah. Oh my gosh. I put like 2 freaking coats on. I don't even know if you would call it coats. This is still the first coat. I swiped it twice when I showed you guys just then. Dang, it really is like separating my lashes, and I feel like voluminous mascaras don't normally do that. I'm gonna do a little swipe on the top. Oh my gosh, look at how long my lashes are. Bro, might have to cop the larger size. This is why I love ordering from Sephora, because they always give you those little samples, and they get me with those dudes. Okay, I need to stop now. Like I can't, because they just keep looking better and better. Look at that. Okay, it's slightly clumped, but not really. Like I wouldn't say that's like clumpy per se, but I do have a little brush here. This actually came in my brow tint kit, but if you have like a spoolie or something else you want to use, that's fine. But I'm just gonna use this little comb. I've been on the hunt for a good mascara, and I feel like a lot of mascaras get like over influenced. And first of all, I feel like if something's over influenced, usually that means it's really good. But sometimes these branded campaigns, they get a lot of us influencers to work on one. And yeah, the product is obviously amazing, but like, is it the most amazing, or are you just seeing a lot of people using it? You know what I mean? Okay, are we ready for the bottom lashes? I think we're ready. Here we go. I'm gonna try to look directly at you guys. Okay, now I gotta check. Oh wow, yep. Guys, I think it might be time for Botox. Oof. I've talked myself out of it so many times, but now I fear the forehead wrinkles are starting to send me a bit. Okay, now I'm just kind of going back in. I don't know if I want to, I'm gonna see how this does with an extra coat. Oh my God. Are you joking me? Okay, I'm getting mascara everywhere. The girlies that get it, get it. If you got long lashes from that Grande Lash Serum, this is the reality that we now face. Once I get this mascara off my lids, it's over for you bitches. I'm just cleaning up the lids. Now we can go back in with our powder. Just kind of make that a little bit more defined. Ugh, I freaking love this powder. Like the Laura Mercier could never. I'm sorry. It's so good, but like this just plays better with others. You know what I mean? So I'm basically just like re-chiseling out any lines that we lost from the blush. Gonna go ahead and do this down here too for good measure. There we go. The Snatched Queen is back. Okay. It's looking so good. Okay, let's keep going. All right, for the lips, I'm gonna keep it easy and just grab the lip liner that I have in my drawer. I only have like 4 that I rotate in between. This is the Sephora lip liner in Pale Beige, which by the way, if you guys have not tried the Sephora lip liners, here's your sign. They're so inexpensive and they're great. They're kind of like creamy. Like look at that consistency. It's not like dry, but they stay put. Absolutely love them. Just kind of slightly overlining my Cupid's bow. I just kind of like to connect the two. Oh, perfect. The lip gloss I wanted is in here, thank God. This is also a Sephora product. This has been like my go-to gloss. Not balm, because balm is different. If I'm not wearing makeup, I wear a lip balm. But when I'm wearing makeup, I would wear a lip gloss. This is my absolute favorite. Also, the texture is to die for. It just looks really luxurious and it feels really nice too. Let's do the highlight. And then we're gonna spray the absolute shizness out of our face. Another Sephora product. Honestly, Sephora products are goated, but this is the Golden Hour powder highlight. I think they still have this. I bought this a long time ago, still using it. But I'm just gonna hit my inner corners just slightly, nothing crazy. Then grabbing a little bit on my little skinny fan brush. This is super cheap from a long time ago. And just hitting the tops of my cheekbones, a little bit up here, a little bit on the chin. For my favorite, this tiny little skinny fan brush. I'll try to find one and link one for you guys. Once again, this is just a cheap brush from forever ago. I like to go straight under the arch of my brow, like straight in. And then with the same brush, I do just like a flat line on the tip of my nose, kind of like SZA. But we blend it out a little bit more than her. You know, shade SZA, we love you. And then down the center. Okay, oh my God, this is so gorgeous. Guys, the foundation, just doing a quick dunk into our powder bronzer again. And I'm pinching the brush just to get right in that little chiseled area, that little like pocket back here, if you will, just to add some more of that color back in, because I do feel like it kind of disappears and it's just like kind of the last snatch. Okay, time to set the face. Another Sephora product. Wow, the day that I do a collab with Sephora, I just hope you guys know I'm not just saying it, like I love the Sephora brand. It's so good. Anyways, the makeup setting spray, it melts all of my makeup together, makes it look flawless. I like my face to feel soaked because I don't want anything to look powdery. I want it to look like skin. And I find if I just go crazy with the setting spray at the end of my makeup, or sometimes I'll do it in the middle. Look at my fucking face. Are you joking me right now? Take a good look at this foundation. This foundation is flawless. The color match was stunning. They did a really good job with the photos on the website because like I said, I had to get like a shade darker and there was a lot of different shade options, but I feel like they did a really good job on the website. Like if you're looking at the photos of the girls wearing the actual foundation, it's very much true to what you're gonna get when you order it off the website. Obviously, the Brief Eyebrow Sculpt I was already obsessed with. This mascara, I talked about it for about 30 fucking minutes. It's so good. I cannot wait to buy the real big one, but I'm excited to see how long my little guy lasts, to be honest with you. I usually can squeeze quite a long time out of those little samples, love. Oh yeah, and of course, the baking powder. I knew I loved that, but oh, it just looks so good. Yeah, I'm so happy. Okay, let me come back when we're all pulled together. Not me deciding to do a side part blowout on my entire head of hair. Anyways, follow my TikTok. I did a full tutorial over there. Here is the finished look. I am obsessed. I know it's nothing special, but like I said, this is like my everyday makeup routine. This is pretty much what I'm doing, whether I am like running errands, if I decide to have makeup on that day for whatever reason, or if I'm going out to dinner, on a date, happy hour with the gals. Like this is it. It's all she's given. She's got one look, love. Anyways, I know a lot of y'all are like me and you like what you know and you know what you like. If that's the case, I hope you try out some of these techniques, some of these products, whatever. Make sure you head down to the description box to check out everything. If you want to buy anything that I mentioned or any videos or whatever that I mentioned, everything's always in the description box down below. And remember to follow my LTK because I post a lot of the stuff I talk about on here over there in like organized posts, so you don't have to dig through my descriptions. Make sure you subscribe, turn on your post notifications because I do post videos every single week. I love you so much and I'll see you next week. Bye.